On Friday in Niagara-on-the-Lake, there was a peaceful anti-racism rally at the Voices of Freedom Park. Hundreds showed up to show their support to the Black community and lend their voices to the ongoing conversation about racism. Yvonne Bredow spoke at the protest and said she was surprised by the amount of people that were there in support.
The peaceful rally we had today was more than I expected. I didn't expect the outcome that we got. I didn't expect as many Black people to show up as did show up. There were a lot of Black women that live in this town that absolutely refused to come because they were scared, because they have to continue living here. I've got nothing to lose because I'm me. I've been told I'm blunt. So I was pleasantly surprised with the turnout and how people received me. The people that showed up in support to also speak, and I just think it's the best thing that could have happened to this town.
Yvonne shared that even with the great turnout on Friday, there were still some in the Black community that were concerned about coming to the protest.
So after I wrote my article for the newspaper on racism in Niagara-on-the-Lake, I had a lot of support, and that's when I learned there's probably 5 or 6 Black women in this town that I had no idea about. So we became Facebook friends, and we'll support you and this and that, and good for you. I cried when I read your article because it resonated with me. And then when I was asked to do this 3 days ago, I thought it was an honor to be asked. And I said absolutely, and I reached out to those people that had supported me from the article, and each one of them said no. And I was shocked. I was shocked. Any Black woman I've ever known has been strong. They stand up, they get heard, but because they've been so downtrodden living here, that they don't want to get up again. They don't have the strength to get up again.
Yvonne is hoping there's a very clear message that is heard by all.
The message I would like people to hear is that we need to come together as human beings and be humane with each other. We need to treat each other as equals, not as somebody lower, not as somebody higher. No matter what education you have, no matter what lifestyle you live, we all have something to contribute here. We need to have conversations about what is happening in the world, calm conversations, not angry conversations. We need to be calm, we need to talk about this and start a discussion. We need to start a discussion, and that way maybe somebody's eyes will be opened or somebody's heart will be opened, and they will say, you know what, I can do better than what I'm doing. Just a little bit. Any amount helps. If I reach 2 people out there today, it's all worthwhile for me.
Conversation is important, but actions will define us moving forward. Yvonne talks about what she'd like to see in the future.
I would like to see more inclusivity of people of any culture being able to get jobs in the area. I would like to see more people living here from other areas, and they feel good about living here and not being racially profiled for being here, which I've seen as well. So what I would like to see is people open up their hearts to anybody that chooses to live here or chooses to visit here, and not single them out, whether they walk into a restaurant and all the heads turn. I want everybody to feel welcomed here and that they are accepted for who they are.
In Niagara-on-the-Lake, you're watching The Source.